Yes, 600 days of video editing as a business with all the ups and the downs and the everything else. Was it worth it? Should you do it? What's next? We're gonna talk about all of that. Believe it or not, I wasn't always the hunchback of Notre Dame in front of my computer editing videos. I had hopes, I had dreams, I had crippling existential dread 2 years ago when I was just wandering about not knowing what I wanted to do exactly. But then I said, you know what, screw it, let's start freelancing. And with a half-hearted background in web design and programming, I said, why not, let's start. With my first destination being Reddit. It's like the training wheels on a bike that you're thankful for, but you never want to go back again. And in this case, I wouldn't be able to even if I wanted because I got banned. I've already talked about it before. It's not the point of those videos. It was very formative years in my first days of starting gigs. And I had made my first $100-ish. Good old days. It's not like I had a very sophisticated way to do it at the time. I was just messaging whoever dared to make a post about needing a video editor for their videos or channel. And hoping I get a reply back. Sure, I do things a lot better this time around and with a lot more consistently, but I'm still thankful for that time. Because it let me start at the lowest stakes possible while getting enough success to want to keep going and try to keep developing in it. Although I don't know how things are over there now. But that only lasted for around like 6 months till June of last year when I was banned, as I said, and I was basically wiped out. I mean, for all of that time, all I had known was outreaching on Reddit, getting clients from Reddit. I didn't know anything else, so when I was banned, everything died at once. I for some reason didn't comprehend that I could just contact anyone that I wanted and send a message or a DM or an email to them that, hey, I want to edit your videos for you. Yeah, not very smart, is it? But when I was kicked off of it and was in limbo for pretty much 3 months, push came to shove and I started to rebuild things again on what is now my Twitter account. And half-heartedly posting videos on this channel until I started to take it more seriously and post in a more frequent and consistent manner. I mean, it was bumpy for a while on Twitter, don't get me wrong. There was still some carryover from just the DMing skills, but it was a completely new platform with a completely new way of doing things. But my first job on there was for like $20, although I'm happy that a lot has changed since that time. Even though it's been a little under a year since I started on late September of last year. I've standardized the process of reaching out. I have a checklist that I now use when trying to reach out to people. I'm a lot faster at the process. I can do a lot more of it in a day. And I'm not limited to just the very specific platform's DM system now. I can send emails, I can send DMs on different platforms. I can basically do whatever I might possibly need to try to reach out to the person. You know, you don't really think about how much has changed till you have to write a script and say it out loud in a video. But since that time, a little under a year ago, things have generally gotten better and better for me. It would have gotten even better if my progress wasn't curtailed by this freaking thing that I won't use even a year from now. God! But oh well, imagine Sisyphus happy, that's all I can say for myself. I've consistently made a little more money each month than I did the last when I actually had time to work on my business and not be consumed by college. And yeah, I'm just generally hopeful for the future, which isn't something that I could have said when I started this whole journey. So was it and is it still worth it? Yes, I'd say so. The recommending and would you do it part is a bit harder to say because it's not like I knew it would be this difficult when I started it. No, not at all. But I just had to do something. So if you're wondering about what to do and if this could be the right path for you, if you like video editing, then sure, go for it. It will teach you an incredible amount about everything, really. About efficiency, organization, dealing with people, negotiating, and a lot more than I could possibly say in a 5-minute video. The only things that I would directly say to you is 1, be patient. It's gonna be a lot harder and take a lot longer of a time scale than you thought it was gonna. 2, make sure that you're improving on the things that matter most to whatever your goals are within that business if you decide to go through it. So maybe you're focusing on having more time off while still generating money. Then you would focus more on hiring and being efficient. If it's just focusing on making more money, then you would focus more on leads and trying to go after higher quality people. For me, the revenue is the most important part, so I focus a lot on like the advertising, marketing and sales part of things to get more leads, higher quality leads, to have them for longer of a time and not have them leave before then. Because after a while it can just get really easy to just not improve and go through the motions because you just focus on getting through the day. Man, I can already see the added load that you will put in your schedule. We need a better way to schedule your time around it, and that's exactly why I have this video. Check out my free stuff and affiliate links in the description, and I would appreciate a subscribe if this helped you so I can reach hopefully 1K by the end of the year. And bye.